Excellent moment to every one of us today. We say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on our time zone. It is the Global Clusters revolutionary concept again. And today, being Wednesday, we are saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, and instead of every other protest and unrest that have never yielded anything positive to us as a people, as a nation, we are calling ourselves in the voice of the global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, that come let us do genuine love revolution, where we treat ourselves with care, empathy, and kindness, especially to ourselves first, to our neighbors, and to our society, to the states that we dwell, to the nation, of course, to Africa and to the world. As our custom is, we'll introduce ourselves to the Genuine Love Revolution with the Genuine Love Revolution promo video. Both kindly share the video of the Genuine Love Revolution. Thank you.
Love is the most powerful force for change. Welcome to the Genuine Love Revolution. This movement is about embracing love, not just as a feeling, but as a transformative way of life. It begins with loving yourself, extends to those around you, and radiates outward to the entire world. Through kindness, empathy, and compassion, we can build relationships that truly matter. This revolution calls us to lead with our hearts, to see the humanity in others, and to create a ripple effect of care and connection. Imagine a world where every act of kindness inspires another, where empathy becomes our daily practice, where compassion binds us together. This is the power of genuine love, and it starts with you. Each small act, every warm embrace, each helping hand, these are the building blocks of a more caring and empathetic society. Join us at Global Clusters as we ignite this revolution of genuine love, inspiring a more caring and empathetic society. Love is the answer, and the Genuine Love Revolution is calling you to action. Visit theglobalclusters.org and be part of this transformative journey. Stay tuned for updates on the revolution, and don't miss a single meeting. They're vital to building the world we all deserve. Let's lead with love, starting today.
Let us lead with love starting today. A very, very big shout out to every one of us again today. A very great shout out to the global president of the global clusters, in person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. Thank you, sir. Thanks for all you do. We appreciate your service for humanity. And a very wonderful shout out to the 001 Genuine Love Evolution, in person of Ambassador Olayinka Afolabi, aka Boss Lady, the president of WeWard Foundation. That's Women Empowering Women and Disabled. We appreciate all you do. Thank you so very much, Mal. We appreciate you. And of course, a very big shout out to the 002 Genuine Love Revolution, in person of Clusteran Cypran Nwako, also known as the relationship coach of the global clusters, and of course, as a profession, that is what he does. And we appreciate him submitting his expertise and his kind experiences to the evolution of the genuine love. Thank you so very much, sir. We appreciate you. And of course, we welcome every one of us on YouTube channel of the Global Clusters, the Facebook channel of the Global Clusters, and of course, we on the X, on TikTok, and Instagram channel of the Global Clusters. These are the kind of spark hub of the Global Clusters that we can connect with to have access to all the relevant and the important, accurate knowledge, accurate information, and the accurate connection that the Global Clusters actually represent to the world. And today we are here. Every Wednesday we come here 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock for Genuine Love Revolution. I am Clusteran Oluwaseyi, and as we are introducing ourselves, we have the grand entrance of the 002 Genuine Love Revolution, in person of Clusteran Sir Cyprian Wako. Thank you very much, sir, for coming by. We are holding on for you. And of course, I recognize the presence of my brother and friend, sir, Cluster and Fares, the diction guru. Thank you so very much, sir, for all you do. And our host in the control room, Cluster and Tennyson Jaja. Thank you, sir, for all you do. We appreciate you, sir. Yes, sir. Cluster and Side Prime Worker, sir. The relationship coach, sir. When you are ready, we are ready for you. The stage is set, sir. When you are ready, kindly uh, open up your video, then you take on the stage, sir. Host kindly spotlight the 002 Genuine Love Cluster and Cypran. Thank you, host. And as we are waiting for the 002 to come on stage to deliver the goodies and the benefit that he have for us. The genuine love has always been the bedrock, of the global clusters. We believe that the initiative of the global clusters was actually birthed out of genuine love for the people. This was someone, I'm talking about the convener of the global clusters right now, in person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. It was true love, for his people, for the country, that he look at, let's quote something like this, that we can have people of like minds, people that even the voiceless can come, have their voice heard. And this has been one of the reasons that I can relate, with my brother and friend, Cluster and Fares. And of course, we have our big brother also, Cluster and Kayode Oyedosun, aka Master Genie, the 002 certificates in the building right now in the studio. So thank you for all you do. We appreciate it, sir. You're welcome, sir. And the genuine love was birthed, out of the love for the people, and for someone to see that let's bring our people together. Let those that are the professionals, the technocrats, the entrepreneurs, let them come submit their knowledge and their expertise, and their information to help others also learn and scale up. And every one of us coming together, I believe it is for the purpose of love. It is that love that made every one of us to be together, coming every time, on air like this, coming every time to meet. It is by love. It is the love that we share. It is the love that we see and we feel here in the global clusters community that made us to continue to show up, to share the accurate knowledge and the accurate information that will help us scale up. Every time we come together, and this has been one of the bedrock. This has been one of the pillars of the global cluster, that we all come together. You submit your knowledge, I submit mine. We brainstorm on how to make things better, and we all grow together, in love, in unity, in harmony. And as we grow together as a people, we have a community that thrives. So on that note, we'll be talking about uh, a particular insights as we wait for the 002 was in the building. Maybe it was in network glitch. So we just want to talk about inspiring love-based leadership in communities for nation building. Inspiring, inspiring love-based leadership in nation building. Sir, Cypran, are you here with us now? We have been holding on for you, sir. Okay, okay, you're welcome, sir. We have been holding on for you. The stage is yours now. You can take the stage. Host kindly spotlights the 002 Genuine Love Revolution. Sir, thank you, sir. Go ahead, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening. Cluster and Luashew. I want to appreciate, first of all, the global president in the person of Dr. Ambassador Adekunle Badmos, the global first lady, Mrs. Mutunrayo Badmos. I also want to appreciate the OO1 of the Genuine Love Revolution in the person of Boss Lady Amokwe. And every other person here can see Closirian Fares and every other person here. Okay, today, like we normally do every Wednesday, yeah, we sit down together as a family and discuss genuine love, different aspects, different areas of genuine love. Remember last week I told you that the reason why we do it is because the more we keep on repeating the same thing and different areas of it, the more it gets into us. And the more it gets into us, the more the chances of us living it out. And the more we live it out, the more we touch lives. And the more we touch lives, the more we build the nation, the more we transform the nation with the genuine love. So that's just the idea. That's why we are here. We are not here to play. We are here to keep on reminding ourselves, learning new things, ways we can be able to apply this genuine love, which we believe that is going to help us transform the nation. In fact, that is our belief as far as this program is concerned, that instead of going to fight, instead of doing every other way of protest that's going on, which in the past has not been able to yield anything, we can use genuine love from our different areas, little by little. Remember, little by little, the thoughtful boy. You know, the little we do it in our own different areas, the cumulative effect of it will yield the nation building and nation transformation that we all aim at. So today we'll be looking at the topic, how to love when it is hard. In fact, how to love when it is hard. Or in other words, loving people who hurt you. How to love when it is hard. In other words, loving people who hurt you. Okay? Yeah. I want us to look at different areas. I have only three ways I summarize everything into. But before we look at that, there are other areas I want us to look at. First of all, can we kind of imagine what it looks like to love someone or some people or things that hurt you? Yes. Can you imagine it? What comes to your mind? I know it's very difficult. You may not even have the picture of it in your mind. You may not even have the image because ordinarily you will not want to do that. Ordinarily, you will not want to do that. We're all human, and we tend to do things that makes us happy. We tend to do things that we find favorable. Even our brain tend to help us channel our energy to things that it finds favorable. Yes. For example, now, addiction. Whenever you see someone that is addicted, it means that the person has conditioned the brain to find that thing that he or she is addicted to favorable. Yes. For example, smokers. The reason why they crave smoking is because of the brain has found that smoke or whatever they are smoking, whether it's, the normal cigarettes or something bigger. The brain has found those things as favorable. That is why it keeps on telling them, hey, let's go and do this, let's go and do this. The same with every kind of addiction you see yourself in. That is why during counseling or during therapy, when I want to help people out of addiction, whether it's pornography, whether it's alcohol abuse, whether it's drug of any kind, if I am the one trying to engage you in therapy for you to recover, one of the things I will teach you is how to condition something else as favorable to that addiction. Yes. For example, Can you see? It seems network just flipped, so I wouldn't know if you can
Yes,
still
it's
hear me.
working
So
now.
what I
Working
teach
now.
people is basically how
Can
they
hear you, sir.
can find a new, okay, how they can find a new thing that can that they as in how they find a new thing favorable while seeing that old thing, that particular thing they are addicted to as unfavorable. It is not a joke, it's not an easy thing. It takes a whole lot of work. Yes. So that is the basic principle. There are so many strategies we put in place to enable you, because you cannot just wake up one day and tell somebody that sugar is bitter. Why the person, when he tastes it with the mouth, he still find that sweet taste? It's very difficult. So there are so many strategies we put in place to be able to link the brain, associate the brain, condition the brain to see those things that are addicted to as unfavorable and hurting. Immediately the brain starts seeing those things as unfavorable and hurting. Those people have successfully survived the addiction. They have successfully conquered the addiction. That is how we do it. And by the grace of God, it works for some people. While some other people, it still works for them, but it takes a whole lot of time before they start seeing their improvement. So that is a picture of what loving someone that hurts you looks like. At first, it's not easy. Your brain will see it as unfavorable. There are people you like to associate with. Those people that you find favorable, you see yourself calling them off. You see yourself spending some time with them. You see yourself being in their company. It is not a rocket scientist. It's just the brain channeling you automatically to those things it's perceived as favorable. Then in this case, where we are trying to learn how to love those that hurt us, it is not easy. It won't be easy. But because we are apostles of genuine love, because we are championing this cause, we have to learn to do it. How? We start conditioning our brain to do what? Find those things, find those people, find those places favorable because of the change we want to initiate, because of the change we want to bring into action, because of the holistic transformation we expect. Just because of all these things, we learn to condition our brain to start seeing those people, those things, those places, those activities as what? Favorable, regardless of the fact that they might seem to be hurting us. Now, I want to go to what it looks like, appreciating people, trying to love those who hurt you. Do you know a cactus plant? If you did any sciences, you will know cactus plant. They grow in desert, and they don't have expanded leaves because of the fact that desert condition is harsh. There is no water, so they conserve their water by having a kind of a bigger stem and smaller leaves to reduce the surface area. And the leaves used to reduce to what they call spine. Those spine are like thorns. They can prick you and they can injure you. So loving those who hurt you is like going to hug cactus plant. You know what it means. Those spines will penetrate you, they penetrate your skin. You're going to feel a whole lot of pains. But here, we are still encouraging it, because you can't easily make a change if you don't take in pain, if you don't take in the pressure that comes with it. Real love, as a matter of fact, is tested when real love is not tested when everything is smooth. It's tested when everything is hard. In fact, if everything is smooth, you cannot even know who genuinely loves you. If everything is going well for you, you cannot even know who genuinely loves you. Yes, because you are bringing money and everybody needs money. They will follow you, just like our politicians. They will tell you that this particular state loves me, but in the real sense, they do not. They will tell you that everyone loves me. Maybe they attended a particular event and decided to share 1,000, and people were hailing them, singing them powerful songs and everything. And deep down within, they will be like, this people loves me. But no, everything is favorable. How you will get to find out if there's genuine love or not is when things go the other way. The same thing is in relationship. is basically, let me say, is most found with men. When they are providing, they have all the money, they are supplying every need in the family. In most cases, there won't be any problem. The wife will hail them. Ah, this is the best man, the head of the family. Yeah, some will be singing song for the husband. You buy phone, the latest iPhone 17, you buy it for her, change her car, make sure she's up to date, her wardrobe and everything. Fine. It's common. You rarely see a woman, you even see the other side of her in that particular moment. When you start seeing the other side of her is when things go the other way around. Maybe there is no money again, he lost his job. That's when you see the real thing, whether she genuinely love the man or not. And in most cases, you're going to find the opposite of whatever that was happening. It's very few people that are going to find still sticking to all they used to do when the man had money. Most women will start maltreating the man, especially when they now start providing for the family. So it is when things are hard. It is when condition is not favorable. That is when you can truly say this is a genuine love. When everything is fine, even those who hate you will appear to love you, because what is there not to love about you? When there is money, when there is happiness, when there is food, what is there not to love about you? Everything. So that is it. We are supposed to love when it is hard, when it hurts, because that is only when the love can be seen as genuine. If you can love someone when everything is bad, it means that when things become good or become great, you even love them much more. That's what it means. That's genuine love we're talking about. So people disappoint you when there is no longer the usual money you used to spread, the attention you used to give, the care and support, all the good things that come from you. People are bound to betray you, disappoint you, and even hurt you. But those who can stand by you in those moments are those you can say that genuinely loves you. Those you can say that genuinely love you. Okay. Now, regardless of the fact that it's very difficult to love, we can still love people that hurt us, conditions that hurt us, situations that hurt us, things that hurt us, because we are doing it in some places. It's just that we are not doing it in every case. Why am I saying this? I want us to understand that it's not impossible. It is hard, just hard. That's why I'm saying that we are already practicing it without knowing. I'm going to give you this analogy. In your home, you have kids, maybe a daughter, your child of 10 years, 8 years, 5 years, 4 years, or thereabout. You will see that every blessed day, they are doing things that will hurt you. Today, they might break television. And those television they broke will cost you a lot of money to fix. You fix it, it will be paining you. At times, you see yourself worked up just because of that. But do you hate them? After all, you don't hate them. It is possible to love people that hurt you. It's possible to love conditions that hurt you. Even in marriage. Yes, at times, in as much as in most cases, it's because people tend to endure only when they don't have any option. I mean, this marriage is not favoring me. There's no provision as I expected. There's no money as I expected. But I am in this marriage. I'm trying to make it work. I'm putting my work. I'm putting my effort and every other thing. We do it only when we don't have options. But we still do it. So it is not impossible to do. We can actually love those who hurt us, things that hurt us, conditions that hurt us. We have demonstrated 2 cases where it has happened. It happened in the workplace. If you are the MD or you are the owner of the establishment, there are staffs, or maybe one or two, or one staff. There are staff that you cannot just sack. Yes, you cannot just sack them. They are not giving you exactly what you want, but they are good in some areas that you find them indispensable. Ordinarily, you would want to send them away just because of the fact that they did something you didn't want. But because of the role they play for you, you believe that nobody can play the way they do it. You can't sack them. They might be hurting you on a daily basis. I've seen some business owners that even their receptionist talked back at, although it's not acceptable, it is not right. But deep down within them, they'll be like, if I sack her or if I sack him, who else will fill that position? who else will fill that position? So this is another example, another case of where people are loving and still not even managing and still enduring those or conditions, enduring people that hurt them, things that hurt them, and conditions that hurt them. So this is just to prove to you that we as a people can actually love when it hurts. Although it's not easy. That is why I have these three major ways you can start loving people: those who hurt you, conditions that hurt you, things that hurt you. These three major simple ways. There are so many, but I compress them into three so that it will be easier for us to, memorize and practice. Because if we all discuss the whole thing, talk about a lot of things and don't practice them, it's as good as not knowing them. So that's why I compress them into three. So you can memorize them, start putting them into practice one after another, and then you are going to experience the change. It might not be very, very fast, but it's to definitely come. Number one, how to love people who hurt you. Loving it is hard. Number one, separate the person from the behavior. Separate the person from the behavior. The truth is, people are more than their mistakes. If you only focus on the hurting, you will never see the human behind it. When someone hurts you, try to say, this act hurt me, but I chose to see the person as bigger than this one action. What does this particular one tells us? It tells us that we should see mistakes that people do. We should see the hurting as separate entity from those who are hurting us. Instead of saying, this person backbited me, he's a devil, you rather say that he did something I don't like. This might not be him. It might just be an act did because of one thing or another. I know it's not easy, because as you are looking, you're seeing the person that hurt you face to face, eyeball to eyeball. It is not easy, but this is something you are intentional about. You are conditioning your mind not to hate the person, but to hate the circumstances. So it is a work you need to do. It's not going to be easy for you, but it is the work you need to do as apostle of genuine love, so it can work for you. See those hurting as a separate entity, and then if you have opportunity to address that hurting, address it. How do you do it? You can call the person and be like, you actually did this to me, and to be sincere with you, I don't like it, but I would like to know why you did it. If you give them room to talk to you, you might find them remorseful. You might find reasons with them in as much as you're hurting. And in that case, you are making them not even condemn themselves, because some people will do something and then own up because they believe everyone will condemn them. Yes, after all, I did this. What do you want them to say? They will say, I'm a bad person. So I'm a bad person. Okay, so be it. But if you now call them and tell them, I saw that, I noticed what you did, it's not good. I felt you didn't do it right. What happened? What? You are giving them room to tell you, I was under pressure. I think someone was sick. I was trying to raise money. That's why I took the money. This one happened. That's why I did. You give them room to even separate that action from themselves as a separate entity. That room you are giving them, is also changing them. Because they will agree that within me, I'm a good person. I'm supposed not to do this. This entity which appeared in my life, I regret it. And it will be difficult for them to do the same thing to you again. But if you just start treating them as this person is devil, did this, I did that, I can't take it, and all that, they will assume to be devil too. And they see opportunity to do another one, they will do. I don't know if you are getting the message. You have to separate the person from the particular circumstance, enabling them to also see that whatever that happened there was bad. It is not even something they should be proud of. In that case, you're giving them room to separate themselves from the circumstance, and also room to change to become better people. Number two, on how you can start loving those who, on how to love when it is hard. Set boundaries, but keep your heart soft. Set boundaries, but keep your heart soft. Loving people who hurt you doesn't mean allowing them to keep hurting you. Yes, it doesn't mean it. Even God gave us wisdom. You can step back, give space, or put limits, but don't allow hatred to grow in your heart. Boundaries protect love from turning into bitterness. Yes, those who love you, sorry, those who hurt you, were able to hurt you because of the fact that they were close to you. Those who are not close to you, there are so many things they cannot do. Those who are not in good terms with you, there are so many things they cannot do. Those who are not really valued by you, those who are not people you can say these are my people, there are things they cannot do to they cannot do to you. That's why they said if robbery happens at home, that there is a member of that house that contributed in that robbery, especially when it's perfect. I don't know if it's the same elsewhere, but here we believe that wherever you see robbery, there is an insider. There's an insider. How do you do it? You create boundaries. Why do you create boundaries? You don't want whatever happened to repeat itself. You are giving a protection to yourself. You are preventing them from hurting you. In that case, you are also saving them. You're saving them from committing the same crime. Why saving yourself not to hate them? Because if you give yourself boundary, they will not have the opportunity to hurt you, and then you will not have the opportunity to hate them. It's simple. You give them that boundary, they will not have the opportunity to hurt you. You yourself will not also have the opportunity to hate them because you started hating them because they hurt you. If they cannot hurt you because of the boundary, of course, you will not have any reason to hate them. So you will do what? Love them automatically. Number three, love from strength, not weakness. Love from strength, not weakness. Many people think forgiving and loving after being hurt makes you weak. But it is the opposite. It takes strength to smile when you want to frown. It takes strength to say, I will not let your action turn me into a hateful person. Love is power and not weakness. If you have this kind of mindset, it will be easier for you to be disposed to love those who hurt you. Love is power, not weakness. Being able to forgive means you have more exposure, you have more maturity, you have more information, you have more knowledge, and you have more power, and you're stronger. It takes a lot of strength to forgive because the easier way is where you see most people follow. Yes, because you were hurt, you hate the person. If you see opportunity to hurt the person, you hurt back. That is the easier way. That is what majority of people will follow. But you're different. You're not following that way. You are finding a way to love the person, finding a way to stop the thing from recurring again. A good one. You are stronger. It is not weakness. So these are the three things. I know it's not going to be easy, but try to put them one step at a time, one after another, until it becomes part of you. The truth is that as I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself. As I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself because we are all humans. Anything that you feel bad, anything that you know that if it to you, you are not happy. Just know that if it is done to me also, I'm not happy about it. And you may get equal reaction, just like Newton's third law of motion, rightly stated. But I am choosing to be a different person. I'm choosing to be. When you start working in a corporate organization, that thing they're giving you is to take away the normal self to have. Because they know that normal crude self, unrefined self, cannot make you in turn draw that organization down. For example, when I was working as a receptionist, actually 2014, 2015, I was working in a officer. Sadly, My sister's son was ill, and I had to work for 24 hours in that particular establishment. I was not happy. I was worried, trying to put the call across and be like, how is he doing all that? And of course, my sister was also worried and in distress. And what the establishment was like, Cyprian, I've been observing you through the CCTV camera. You've been worried. This is not how it used to be. And position. So I started explaining to him. But even while I was explaining to him, I was still sad. And definitely, if this officer must smile, it is not kind of if you want. No, you must smile. That is one of the rules. So after telling him everything, he turned and told me that, okay, just maybe we would have loved to give you off to go and handle your situation. But we are running short of staff, and the kind of guests we have, we need competence. We need people that will actually give them the best service and all that. So that's why you're here. There's nothing we can do about it, but I want to tell you something. Don't only laugh when you feel like. As far as this place is concerned, as far as this establishment is concerned, for us to keep on having guests, you have to smile for them. Don't do it because you want to do it because you need it. They need it. Do it because the office you're occupying, the position where you're standing needs it. So I am now talking to all of us today. Although you may not want to do it personally, your real self, your real mind will not want to do it. But because of the program, because of global clusters, because of the common idea, the common purpose we have to transform the nation with genuine love, please do it. It's true that at the end of the day, you're going to find out that you are going to become a better person doing it. Because people that live in bitterness, they die earlier. They don't have happiness in them. And like I said last time, every single emotion you are expressing, there is a particular chemical your body is releasing. There's a particular chemical, both the brain and other part of the body, they are releasing to influence it. So if you're a happy person, you are getting more of happy hormones, happy chemicals in your body, which in turn has other health benefits, numerous health benefits. But if you allow yourself, your real self, to be grieving, to be bitter, to be hating, you are releasing repulsive chemicals in your body, which has all the chemicals, they have damaging effect in you. That's why I'm saying it is difficult to do, but in the long term, you're going to find out that you're doing yourself very much good, trying to do it. Even if you are doing it for global clusters, you are still doing yourself in turn very much good. It's not about church. It's not about going to heaven, even about enjoying a fruitful life here on earth. You have to learn how to love those who are hurting you. In as much as you don't want to be be receiving the hurting for a long time, you will learn how to love them, give your boundaries, give your space, prevent your occurrence, so that you will not have reason to hate them anyways. In conclusion, so my friends, my fellow clusterians, when it's hard to love, that is exactly when you must love. Yes, because it means there is scarcity of love. And things are valued more when they are scarce. Fuel that sells 1,000 naira, when it's scarce, you can buy it 5,000 naira. And you even see yourself begging. You queue up, standing on the queue for a long time. Unlike when there's abundance, you can easily say, why am I standing here? You go. But when it's scarce, that is when it's valued most. So when it's hard to love, when people are hurting, condition, things are hurting, that's exactly when you must love. Because easy love changes nothing, but hard love survives pain. Love that is strong conquers all. Hard love is the love that transforms the world. So if we are serious and intentional about transforming the world using genuine love, We must adopt this teaching today and make it part of us so that our dream will be a reality. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful evening.
Oh, thank you so very much, sir. Plus, and Sir Cypran Wonku, we really appreciate what you have delivered to us today, guiding us on how to love when it is hard. Seriously, I really resonates perfectly with the analogy of the cactus leaf, with loving those that's hot. It's like a tone in the flesh. It gets bleed. You have to sometimes you bleed. The pain is there, and thank you so very much. Really appreciate. It's important that we get let's get the response or reaction of people uh as we go further. Thank you so very much, sir. The 002 genuine love. Thank you. We appreciate you, sir. Yes, I can see you, sir. My brother and friend, uh, Cluster and Fares, the diction guru, sir. Kindly submit your insights on what the leadership coach I share with us today. Thank you.
Sorry. Hello. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Shea. Sorry, I was part of the meeting. Like, uh, how will I put it now? The expression is not coming. I was on a bike, so I just lighted off. So I was following, though I had my earphones on, but let me just say something. One of two things. Thank you very much. Since it's genuine love, we thank you very much, our spokesperson, Cluster Cyprian Nwako, our honorable relationship coach. Thank you very much, sir, for all you do for humanity. Thank you, sir. And I remember the part where you said cactus plant, and that was a great one. And you talked about, okay, yeah, that it has thorns. Yes, it has thorns. So loving somebody that is hard to love is like embracing, is like holding on to a cactus plant that has thorns all over. It's not going to be funny. You get injured or you sustain injury and all that. But our lesson for this evening, we have been taught or we have learned that you still have to love the unlovable, those that are difficult to love. You're giving them love, but they're giving you hate in return. They are not reciprocating what you're giving to them. So you should not use that as a yardstick to say that this person, I've been trying to love him, I've been caring for him, but he has not, or he or she is not is not complying, or is not receiving the love. Yes, is not receiving the love. So it means we just have to make up our minds, okay, to love the unlovable. Sorry, beg your pardon. To love the unlovable. So it may be difficult. That's what we have learned. Yes, it doesn't come cheap, but we have to make up our minds because God Himself loved us. Uh, Even while we were yet sinners, the scriptures, Holy Scriptures, tells us that He loved us, and we didn't pay for it. We did not pay. We did not pay for the love we got from Him. He just loved us. If you're Persian, if you are from Saudi Arabia, if you're from Argentina, Mozambique, doesn't matter where you're from, He loves you. So we have to love humans, whether you call them a white man, a black man, uh, whatever thing you want to call them, humans, provided the person is living, and he or she may not deserve that love, but it's good to love because it's just good to love, not because the person has hurt you, person has um, done evil against you. So thank you very much, sir, for this powerful topic today. It's a hard thing. It's a hard one to chew. Yes. And if there's anyone listening or those that will be watching later on, we just want you to know that the global clusters, this angle of the global clusters talking about love, genuine love revolution, um, is saying to the world that love everybody, love humans, not because of what you're going to gain from them, not because you're going to benefit something. You know, some people love because you have something to give. I think before I biked, I mean, before the bike stopped, I heard that part where he said it happens to men if he's doing well, he's fending for his family, and there's no issues at all. They want to buy a cow, the money is there. They want to do this, the money is there. They want to fix this, the money is there. Everybody will love that kind of person. You understand? But if you want to know if people will really love you, let us see if they will still love you now. I mean, after things, you have a challenge or things are not really the same the way they used to be. Things have changed. You're not really making the kind of money you used to make, and you're not dropping or you're not giving them money like you used to give them. Then then you in fact, whether you like it or not, some people will begin to give you one and this funny attitude. You understand? So thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Shea. Thank you, everyone listening in. God bless you. Hello, Mr. Shea. I'm done. Please, can anyone hear me? I'm done. Hello, Mr. Shea.
Yes, I can
Yes,
hear
thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
I can. Okay, Mr. Tennyson Jaja. Mr. Tennyson.
Okay. Good evening, the house. Good evening, Mr. Cyprian, and everybody in the house. Well, I so much enjoyed the lectures today, and me myself have I've always had this love issues because my one is some kind of a Christian. I always have this love issues because I prioritize work a lot, and I hate distractions, whereby, but it gives me less time to pay attention to relationships because I'm the kind of person that I get distracted when giving attention. But because of the fear of not knowing the right person, I just choose to still stand by my work. I'm a workaholic. I'm a workaholic. I do so many things that really distract me from the physical world there, apart from business. And I get scared of being used from by because once you give me attention, you've gotten me. Because I had this, childhood thing when growing where I was never given the attention or never brought up like a normal. I've been deprived of so many things. So it's easy for you to get me when you just show me that attention. And I've gotten it from the wrong people. And anytime you waste pains me. Like so that fear and just not wanting to go down makes me not to prioritize those or any kind of relationship that comes my way. So how do I fix something like this, sir?
Okay, let me quickly answer that so that the next person will continue. If I heard you well, you said that you're someone that you are a busy person, and because of it, you don't seem to have much time for a relationship, and you're also scared to avoid people, as in avoid getting into a relationship, and then people end up how will I even put it, using your time or something. I don't know if I got it very well. Did I get your question?
Yes, sir. Like using my time and wasting my time and not or just trying to benefit from
Wasting your
it.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it very well. Okay, first of all, what you understand is that every aspect of life, for you to say I have lived at the end of the day, you must touch every aspect of life. I don't know if you get this. For you to say I've lived, you must have touched every aspect of your life. In the university, for the 5 years I spent in the medical school, I told myself I'm not gonna date or marry. Of course, marriage is out of it. Say I was not gonna date. I told myself even when I entered the university. While I was was seeing some people, attending to some people, why I had of these, I have feelings for, I have people that I found suitable for me and all that. I did not date. After the university was when I had my first official date. Of course, I didn't marry the person, but that's a story for another day. Every aspect of life, if you must say I've lived, you must have thought you have every aspect of life. Definitely tomorrow you're going to marry, if you're not going to be a reverend father. So it is something you should start conditioning your mind. That's first one. This is part of life. I'm not going to run away from it. Okay, marry, are you going to stop working? Of course, you're not going to stop working. It's still, this is part of life. The only thing is that at a particular point, at a particular stage, one thing should be given more priority than the other. At a particular stage, one thing should be, that is just the difference. The first do, call mind that this is part of life. Now, the next is, how can I do it right? Because you can't run away forever. You can't run nowhere. It's part of life you must embrace. Then how do I do it? You will need to work with a coach to be able to find people, be able to select from the pool of people you have around you who is likely to fit into the picture of the person you want. There are some people in this life who tell you that they tell you all their description. How they, based on their description, you still make mistake. I'm telling you from experience. Yes, that's why I say you should work with a coach to be able to isolate or be able to shortlist or select from the pool of people around you. Because even as we speak now, there are some girls you have seen, you have admired, or you admire. Yes, but because of your fear, because of all you have stated, you don't want to make a mistake, and you're wrong choosing them now. You might actually be wrong. So that's why I say you need to work with somebody. That's what people display time. Because our father did not do, they have a coach, have a mentor, therefore they do not have. The two are different things. That's something that happened that time I will never know. And that's it that I will never. So that is you have someone that to be able to shortlist whatever you have, someone that will fit picture. Then the next thing is boundaries. Boundaries training I have speaking in last weeks. It was a church. What we discussed was balance, boundaries. By the grace of God, I have a book that I have global clusters, maybe on my birthday this year on November or thereabout. The book is basically on balance, how you manage your with your career, spirituality, relationship, and then get good result. That is what it's about. Need as a person, balance and boundaries. What does it mean? Being able to love them, being able and still maintain your career. So aspect of life. That's what boundary means. It is a lot of work. Thank God, what with the books, they are practical, something we do on daily basis. This is not you go and you set boundaries. No, it's practical. And what should I do at this minute? Because if you talk about things, you go deeper, find out that balance and boundaries still linking to what to give priority to what time. You date, you go to school, do this, do that you are going to school or you are working as a person. You cannot walk around the clock. There did your working hour or working days or working a year and leave. You'll be told or you leave to go and spend like 1 month. Even if you don't have the opportunity, work from Monday to Friday. I think Saturday you rest. If you don't, you rest on Sunday. Those that the world give you space, you can maximize those days to cover up for your relation, cover up for your spirituality. That is one of the simplest way you can do. But there are other deeper things you can put in place to enable you manage everything together. Because as I'm talking to you now, I'm married with kid. I have family here. I have the family where I came from. I have a father, I have a mother, and they are alive. In fact, my father left my house yesterday. He came to stay with us. My mother came earlier this year. These are part of your life. And if you don't pay attention to anyone, that one is alone to destabilize your life. That one is alone to destabilize your life. So, in a nutshell, it's something learnable. You set boundaries, you create a balance, but you have to condition in your mind that I'm not running away. Instead of running away, let me embrace it. If you want to get married immediately, let me say next year, you should be in a relationship now. In fact, if possible, you must have known who you marry. You don't want to marry a total stranger. So start conditioning your mind that this is what I should do. Then you move into working with somebody to achieve that. That's where you're now moving to boundaries, balance. That as I'm starting this is what I should do at this particular time to make sure that my work is not at stake, my career is not at stake, my relationship with God is not at stake, while also my relationship with my partner is not at stake. I don't know if I've asked you a question.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so very much. I love I so much love what you said. Even the part where you said I need to set boundaries when I because that's one challenge is too setting boundaries, especially when you feel or you do a lot, it becomes a problem. One thing must suffer. So that's just it. But thank you so much, sir. We got everything, sir. Hello.
All
Thank you.
right. Thank you so very much, our relationship coach. Thanks for that experience shared. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, I can see you, my uh, older brother, and uncle and friend, Pastor Akaudi Oyedosun. Please, if you are there, sir, kindly unmute and add your voice as we're rounding off, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Cluster Oluwaseyi. Thank you, our O2 Genuine Love Revolution, Cluster and Cyprian. Thank you so much on today's Genuine Love Revolution of the Global Clusters. It's a really, really big one, and it's a very, very important one. And it's also going to be a message for the ones that are, growing up now, because no matter where you are at in your life, you have to have a relationship with someone. You have to have a relationship with God. You have to have a relationship with your community. So it's a great one today, teaching us on how to love when it is very hard. Because yes, we go through this even at our workplace or in our relationship or in our family. There's so many things that will go on between siblings, and they will be like, I'm not talking to my brother, or I'm not talking to my sister. So today's message is a very, very big one, and it goes so deep, like Cluster and Fares said. Loving when it's hard doesn't mean ignoring our pain or pretending that everything is perfect. It means that we should show up and listen deeply, and choosing understanding over anger. So thank you for sharing this with us, Cluster and Cyprian. And everyone on the call today should just remember that the stronger relationship, whether it is love or business, the stronger relationship are built not in easy times, but in moments of challenge. So today, let's commit to loving beyond the comfort zone. That is how we grow together. Thank you very much, everyone on the call today. My special greetings to our global president, our first lady, and everybody on the call. That will be my submission for today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The OO2 certificates evolution of the global clusters, cluster and sir Kayode Oyedesun, aka Master Genie. Thanks for all you do and your contribution to move everybody forward and submitting your own expertise and experience. Thank you. The OO2 Genuine Love, we appreciate you, enlightening us about, separating the event from the person. Everyone, I believe, everyone is created beautiful, good. No one is evil. And yes, we'll go out there into the world. We'll relate, we'll interact with people. During interaction, there will be some event and circumstances. We shouldn't take this event and circumstance into heart. We should be flexible. I got that also taking. Let my heart be soft. Don't just pick on everybody as your enemy. be optimistic, be positive. Do not let your situation overwhelm you, because when you let situation and circumstances overwhelm you, everything becomes the problem. We really appreciate that. And this is going out there, is to the world. Everybody is seeing. And of course, we really appreciate all you do every time. We really appreciate that. Thank you so very much. And we really, really hope, I'm looking forward to continue to do this, one step at a time. And so sure, I'm 100% sure that this definitely will be fruitful, and every of our efforts will definitely be crowned with greatness by the grace of God. Thanks so very much for all you do, sir. We appreciate your submission today. And a very big thank you to everyone in the studio, our technical chief behind the streaming, Cluster and Sir Dennis in Jaja. It's good to hear your voice, sir, today, Mr. Dennis in Jaja. And of course, my big brother, Mr. Coyote. Thank you, sir. Yes, before we go, we ask ourselves, who are we? We are the community of professionals and upcoming professionals. We are the community of entrepreneurs or community entrepreneurs. We are the community of technocrats or upcoming technocrats, where we share accurate knowledge of our industries. Why? We believe that when you have the right knowledge, you have the right power. We share accurate information because we believe that the information you have is like a bridge for you to move from where you are to where you ought to be. And where we share accurate connection, because we believe that to whomever you are connected to determine what to connect. And most of the time, your network most times determine your net worth. We are not just a social media platform, where you make your calls, you do your video calls. In fact, we have a marketplace whereby you can sell like a pro. In fact, we have the first social media platform on earth that's pursuing nation building, and they even have opportunity to share prosperity for everyone. As when you have been onboarded, you have the opportunity to even start earning and start doing businesses for your own self and growing yourself financially. But we're not just limited to finance empowerment alone. We are here, like you can see, to mine, accurate professionals, leaders, accurate and accurate leaders, accurate professionals, accurate technocrats, and accurate entrepreneurs. And we are employing every one of us to join us in our meetings, everyday meetings, whereby we come together to share our experts and learn and see how we can be developed as a person, one step at a time, and we are sharing that to the world. This, our streaming, all our meetings are so free and they are vital because they are pushing to make sure that we put Nigeria in limelight again. As that country, there are so many beautiful, beautiful potentials to deliver to the world, and of course to Africa and to the world. And we are calling everyone to join us on www.theglobalclusters.org, or you join us on the Play Store. You download the app on the Play Store, and you can subscribe to be a premium membership to have all the benefits. Even we have a scholarship for everyone to enjoy that we have in the Global Clusters. And we have several opportunities for as many that we want to benefit in the premium package of the Global Clusters. But for these meetings, which is bound to help everyone, grow as a person, they are free and they are the most important. They are vital to help every one of us have the right knowledge, right information to make us connect properly for nation building. I am Oluwaseyi, and before we close, we'll employ the host kindly share the closing video of the Global Clusters meeting. Host, kindly share the closing video.
The world is changing fast. The next wave of leaders and nation builders are not just waiting for opportunities, they're building presence before products.
At the Global Clusters, we understand that visibility, connection, and impact come first. Once you build presence, your influence opens the door to wealth, solutions, and sustainable development.
This is why we gather daily, weekly, and monthly to create revolutions of knowledge, innovation, and collaboration. Because the true future belongs to those who prepare today.
The Global Clusters is not just an organization, it's a movement. We are raising a generation that builds strong foundations before chasing products.
Join the Global Clusters today. because the future is ours to build.
Thank you for your time today. Tomorrow is Thursday, and by tomorrow, same time, 5 p.m., we have our Accurate Connection Revolution by 5 p.m. Nigerian time. I hope to see you tomorrow, and bye for now.
Thank you very much, everyone. Bye for now.